What's up, everybody? It's me, Erica, and we are down here. I do not know what glasses to wear today. And I should have made a post to say what glasses I should wear today. I have 3 pairs of glasses here, including the one on my face. But there was another one that I had on earlier. I didn't really like it. They're cat eyes and they're like tortoise and blue underneath. But then I have my Old Faithfuls here. I have these. My Old Faithfuls. Order. What's your order? What's your order? What will you have today? These are my glasses for that. And then I have these, which I got last year, but I didn't wear because they are actually super heavy. So I love Ray-Ban. Okay, I do. I love Ray-Ban. And I'm actually want to go back and get the titanium aviators that they have because they're super light. These, on the other hand, are super heavy. But they're fucking cute as hell. But they're just heavy on my face. And like I felt like I was getting a headache after a while. They're fucking cute, huh? This is giving you Malcolm X 2.0. You know what I'm saying? Like he would have, when Malcolm X would have upgraded to these Ray-Ban. So what y'all think? Y'all think these make me look like I have a double set of eyebrows? Like what's going on? Okay. I think we're going to go with the clear. I think we're going to go with the clear lens, clear frame. So let me just clean these off. It's the wrong thing. I don't want to use that. So I was down here, didn't have nothing to talk about per usual. You know, I like to go on the blogs and
I sponsor the blog. Let me tell you something.
But I got on Twitter earlier than usual. I usually wait until after the 5 o'clock hour. I get up and I'm taking care of Erica, right? I'm doing the things I need to do. I didn't walk though. I'm going to walk after. I didn't walk, but take care of the things I get to do. But by accident, because normally what I do in the morning, I listen to, now how's this? That look like I'm ready for class? Okay, great. I hope so. Again, go get your merch right now. It's 19% off. Use June19 as your discount code in the cart. This is to protect your energy. There's 2 designs for protect your energy. There's the first design, and then there's the second design. It does say what year it is in. When you go look at the protect your energy shirts, you'll see the older design. And then this is the newer design. And this is cute. I have these in all different colors. I really do. I really do. Here's a gray one. Here's a gray one. And I have a gray one, a red one, a green one, a blue. This is navy blue, black, of course. Heather gray. They come in all colors and they're so cute, y'all. They're so cute and they feel good too. I almost wore this one this morning, but I was like, no, let me put on navy blue because I wanted to wear this. But I could have wore this with this too. You know, this scarf. These scarves are in the Amazon storefront. So if you want to get these scarves, it's like $5. If you guys are going on any fun trips this summer, these are cute scarves. A set of 5 scarves. You can wrap them neck, head, wrist, whatever you want to do with them. They're really, really cute. And they come in set of 5. But anyways, go get your merch. It's on sale right now until tomorrow. Let's see. What else do we have? I have my coffee and then I have my reefer right here. So the first thing, I'm going to let this girl play. Let me see. Let me make sure. Oh, I didn't realize I was talking for 5 minutes already. That's a shame. Hold on. All right, we're back. First thing I saw, there's 2 things. Hold on, there's 2 things, and I don't know why I didn't. Did y'all watch Kendrick Lamar last night on Amazon at the Pop Out? It was called the Pop Out. They played it on Amazon. I didn't watch it, but I'll watch it today. Somebody sent me a link. I'll watch it today, but they showed out All the clips that I saw, baby, they were, when I tell you they showed out at the forum last night, shout out to Inglewood. But it was another clip. It's this one right here. Thank you. Shout out to the Bravo Shade Room. I had some words for Monique Delulu Samuels this morning because I saw a clip of her on my timeline on Twitter, and I was like, girl, just when you start talking, it's so inauthentic, and you sitting there, it's so wild to watch somebody, because it was either Andre 3000 or Big Boy who said,
"Is every nigga with dreads for the cause? Is every nigga with goals for the fall?" No.
So you got to remember that. You got to remember that, because you sitting up there with your locks, beautiful, and you so inauthentic, just such a liar. And I don't know if it's a pathological thing or like, because when people lie for no reason, it baffles me. You didn't know that Traitors on Peacock. You didn't know that had anything to do with NBC Universal, your previous employer? You didn't know? While I roll this weed up, listen to Monique Samuels lie to us again. Girl, she stay lying. Here, let me go. I'm actually gonna go to Twitter. That's where I was this morning. For me, she lies too much. Hold on, here she go. Shout out to Jay's reality blog. This is where the video was posted.
Ain't going down.
All right. Okay. Okay. Shut up.
So here's what happened with the Traitors. I considered doing the show. I was really excited about it. Number one, let me back up and just say that I didn't realize that the Traitors was like NBC Universal. I don't watch TV. So when the opportunity came about, my manager reached out and was like, "Hey, would you want to do the Traitors?" And I'm like, "What is it?" Oh, it's like a competition challenge kind of show. And, you know, like Fear Factor meets Mind Games and this and that. I was like, "Oh, that sounds fun." So I was like, "Okay, cool. I'm interested. Put my name in it." So then I started watching all the old episodes. Then I realized, like, oh, this is NBC Universal. Oh, they have housewives on here. Oh, okay, this is interesting.
I really said to myself, just let her talk. Just let her talk. But you mean you went to Peacock, downloaded Peacock, didn't see the little bird come across the screen with the NBC logo? Oh, you didn't realize? See,
but then still I was down. So I heard that they wanted me to be on the show. I said, okay, let's do it. We started talking numbers. I was like, you know, for me to go away for that period of time, I need to make sure the money's good. And I also need to make sure, because I have children, I have 3 kids, and I have a home, and I have a dog, and I have a parrot.
So does everyone else going on the show.
For me to leave my job,
so does everyone else.
Or however long, it needs to make sense, right? So that was one concern. Then, you know how it is with reality TV stuff. It is always last minute. You know, they act like you don't have a life outside of whatever it is they're trying to do. And I just was like, you know what? They're taking too long. If they don't come back with something really soon and respond to whatever, you know, raising their offer and give me some better numbers, then I'm not going to be able to do it. And that's pretty much what happened. But then on the back end, I heard about some shady stuff that was going on. So apparently they were trying to put me and Candace from RHOP on the Traitors at the same time. I didn't know that she was pregnant. I didn't know that she was supposed to be on the show. And the only reason that I found out is because my manager is well connected. And we started finding out all of this stuff. And I'm like, first of all, that's low down to try to put a pregnant woman in that position. That's jacked up, number one. Second of all,
like you
I don't even know why a person that's pregnant would even do that show or want to do that show, because it's a lot of physical challenges and stuff in there. So I thought that was weird. But regardless, I'm like, why would you try to take something from a totally different show and try to make it something that could potentially be very nasty? When I watched the first and second season of The Traitors, and I watched the other Traitors, like Traitors UK, all of that, it wasn't about their personal lives. It was more about just the show in itself. And if you get picked as a traitor and if you're faithful and all of that. And I thought that was so much fun. I actually was really excited about the the opportunity and being able to do the show. But once I started finding out all of the shady shenanigans that were also going on behind the scenes, and they couldn't afford me. So I was just like, I'm not doing this. And then once I found out about all the shady stuff that was going on, I was like, you know what? Let them know that I declined not only this season, but every other season. Like, I'm not doing it at all now, because now you turned me off. And that is what you call boundaries. And
is that what it's called?
I love that I don't have to do stuff.
Listen to this shit. She ain't done.
I don't feel obligated to do anything that I'm not excited about. So that took the excitement away, because it was almost like y'all were trying to be shady and set things up in a way that was just like, because when you get there, you don't know who else is going to be there until you land. So I thought that was really like low down, especially because everybody knows that that situation is very sensitive. And I highly doubt that if it was two white women that from another like housewife show, I highly doubt that they would put them in that position. So you ain't gonna be doing us black queens like that. Like, I don't care whatever they think might have happened behind the scenes or in front of the scenes when it came to that situation. That's what I'm not about to do. Not at this day and age, this time in my life. So I was like, nope, ain't going down. Not gonna do it. You're not about to have black women on TV looking crazy. Not on my watch ever again. So that's my position on that. And that's actually what went down. So it was like a double-edged sword. Number one, they couldn't afford me. And number two, they were trying some shady stuff, which made me say, I'm not ever doing that show. So, and it would have been really cool, because I do like stuff like that. Like, I love like challenges and like mind games and all of that, trying to figure things out. And, you know, so I thought that would have been like a fun opportunity, and I was down for it until they came with the mess. So I don't deal with the mess. So if they still ain't figured it out, they're going to find out now. So yeah. But
I'm going to read what I said, because I think Monique is full of shit. I think she's a liar. I think she's inauthentic. I think she's a lame. I think she's a loser, because now you care about pitting black queens against each other, but you didn't care when those green-eyed bandits pitted you against your sister and you beat her up for no reason, because she was antagonizing you by saying, I'm sleep. It's more than you, girl. Because I'm sleep. Because we bored and we tired. Because you making up shit that don't make sense.
I'm sleep. Come on, what's that? Leopard, keep spinning. It's more than you, girl. All right. And I'm sleep because I'm bored. Because you making up shit that don't make no damn sense. Nothing.
Remember that? Remember how you turned it tick, tick, boom? You started malfunctioning? What you gonna do? You gonna drag me, Monique? You know how that sends her? She blacks out. It's a ping, a bell goes off and she blacks out. She doesn't remember what happens. You got to remember, don't say that. Drag me, Monique. All of a sudden, it's like they would have played that at Traitors, and she would have went into attack mode. You would have went crazy. Now it's all about they're not going to pit two black queens against each other. Girl, shut up. The people on Survivor, they were there and they don't get along. What's her name? Anna Rosa, whatever her name is, the one that won all the Survivors. She was there. Her and Ekansu didn't get along. Larsa Pippen was there. I don't know. She don't get along with nobody. It's people on the show that don't get along with people. And as a matter of fact, like I said on Twitter, this would have been a perfect opportunity, we don't want black queens pitted against each other, to apologize to your sister for beating her up for no reason. Because you wanted to be down with the other crew out on the playground near the merry-go-round, girl.
Come on, Leopard. Come on, what's that?
You want to be down with Griselda, Rob, and Trashley Darby. That's who you wanted to be down with. So you beat your sister up for no reason. Ooh, they was able to pit two black queens against each other, girl. What happened? Now you don't want two black queens and you didn't know that Traitors on Peacock was part of NBC? You mean to tell me your manager didn't call you and say, oh, you want to be on Traitors? You were like, what's Traitors? Traitors, it's on Peacock. Would have probably been the next few words out of their mouth. It's the show on Peacock. Oh, you didn't put Peacock and NBC together? You're smarter than that. You're over there concocting essential oils. You don't have time to watch TV. You're a lame and you're a liar and you're a loser. And you're so inauthentic up there because you got all these responsibilities as if you're the only one on the show who has responsibilities. I have a bird. I have kids. Everybody got a bird and some kids, girl. Everybody got a bird and some kids. Everybody. And a dog. Girl, and a cat and a gerbil and a hamster, bitch. And an iguana. Everybody. And they couldn't afford you, but they could afford the host, Alan Cumming. They could afford Phaedra Parks. They could afford Larsa Pippen and Marcus Jordan. You mean they could afford them, but they can't afford you when you was over on Love and Marriage DC working for $2.50 an hour? Didn't they say y'all was over there working for $750 an episode? That's what I heard. Correct me if I'm wrong. That's what they said. Y'all making anywhere from 150 to 1,500. What was the numbers they was giving over there? But NBC couldn't afford you, but Carlos King could. Girl, shut up. That's what I'm talking about. That's the shit I be talking about. Girl, you was a lame. You a lame and you a loser. Let's look at some of the comments.
Here's what happened.
No, we don't want to hear here's what happened. We don't want to hear shit what happened, girl, because you's a liar. You's a liar. This reefer smells so good, bitch. It's your incense. Here, you want some? Monique stays lying through her mouth of crowded teeth. NBC petitioned Candace to appear on Traitors, and Monique offer was only contingent on Candace's appearance. When Candace successfully became pregnant, she had to give up Traitors, and thus Monique's offer was null and void. It was rescinded. She didn't put that in there. That's why you're a liar. You're misrepresenting this stuff. You lied. You're lying. Misrepresent. I remember this nigga told me that one time because I didn't tell him I was talking to some dude. I was talking to some other dude. And he was like, you misrepresented the relationship. It was none of your business. It was none of your fucking business. Talking about misrepresented, bitch. Just because you didn't have all the details. Girl, they couldn't afford you, but could afford Phaedra, who, while also problematic, has contributed way more to pop culture and reality TV than Monique could ever. Please go away from us with this. Somebody said, did anyone ask for an explanation? Wasn't this weeks ago? That's what I said. We talked about this 3 weeks ago, but I said I forgot. She's on her channel talking to people, and then the blogs take it, right? Because typically she's talking to just her subscribers. You know, I was being funny. I said, typically she's over there talking to about 30 people, and then the blogs take it, and then they post it, and then we hear about it. Like, girl, you talking about some old shit, and you lying about it. Wasn't this weeks ago? Old news. Monique ain't fooling me. Through all the healing journey, etc., she's still the same fame-thirsty housewife they called her to be in the book. First of all, can't afford her. It's like she ain't that big of a reality star. Like Nene or somebody would say, or even Tiffany Pollard would say, they wanted me to come on Traitors, but they really couldn't afford me. Like, she's reality TV royalty. Only the people don't know you outside of Housewives and outside of Candace. They don't even know you from Love and Marriage DC because they didn't follow you over there. All the people who love Monique, who go up for Monique, who understood why Monique beat up her good girl, her good Judy. Y'all understood it because Candace is just so and y'all got it, but didn't follow her over there to Love and Marriage DC. Girl, what happened? Isn't Potomac like right there next to DC? Y'all couldn't walk across the street and go see about Monique? No, you couldn't. It was clear. And then she didn't even make it, honey. She didn't even make it on the show that was centered around her. Sound familiar? Sound like another fool we know. Another clown we know. With 84 teeth. Yeah. I want a show surrounding just Monique and her family dynamic. She was born to be on TV. You're a lie because she was on Love and Marriage DC and y'all didn't walk across the street to follow her over there. I literally just said that to somebody because somebody just said that. Why are y'all lying? Y'all be lying. Y'all ain't following Monique nowhere. Let me read some of the quoted replies. She looks more peaceful and relaxed than before. I'm happy that she can set those boundaries. My thing is, let's use our brains. Y'all might not like Monique, but look, it's called boundaries. Y'all just making up anything. The offer was rescinded because Candace is pregnant and couldn't come on the show. They only wanted you there for Candace to be there. And this is what I said earlier. This would have been a perfect opportunity with your slow ass to actually apologize, since you don't want black queens pitted against each other. As a matter of fact, I would like to take this opportunity to apologize to Candace. What I did, how I assaulted you, I was out of order. I was not operating from my higher self. I'm a new person now, and I don't want to be in a situation that is hostile. You could have done that. You could have said that. And I don't like how they wanted to pit us again. Why? Is there still beef? Pit you against each other? Is there still beef? Or is there some apology that never happened because you felt justified in beating up your friend so that you can be accepted by Giselle, Rob, and Stewie Darby? Right? Even though Ashley came out and let everybody know that she made no mistake about how many drinks you had the day you ran your motherfucking car into a ditch. That's your home, girl. You still holding on to that tape for Michael? Hi, Monique? Or do Chris got it? Because it's in the other house. Are you still in the other house? Because we got Mike. I'm sure we got Michael on tape. Because there's no reason why Ashley would have wrote a character assassination letter in your favor against Candace. What y'all got going on? We ain't forgot, ho. Monique is whack. I don't know why a pregnant woman would want to be in this environment. Wasn't needed because the entire reason as to why she pulled out. Right. She loves to lie and come back and clean it up. Also, at this point, she's beefing with herself. It's been how long? Let it go. I love Monique. I don't blame her. If the money isn't worth it, why do it? I need Mo, the attention hoe, to stop speaking on my girl Candace, and this unwanted synopsis could have been sent via text. No, really, you could have used that opportunity when you said, oh, I don't want them to pit black queens against each other, but you beat your black queen sister up, didn't you? You grabbed her hair and pulled her down on the table and proceeded to beat her in her head and hold her weave. And then said you was going to kill her, but you don't want the black queens. You don't want these white devils pitting you black queens against each other. Is that what we on, Monique, with your raggedy ass? Girl, let me move on, because I could keep going. She's another one. Her and Portia, they in the same file. They in the same file. They in the same file, honey.
You will never know the conviction of a white girl. Ever. Right. Ever. Check. You don't have them now?
I said, so you should apologize to Candace since you don't want to see two black queens pitted against each other. The race card and the woman card. She didn't give a shit about neither when she betrayed her sister to be included on the playground with Griselda, Robin, and Trashley. Girl, you're weak. You lame. You's a lame. Carlos around there paying people $750 an episode, and you talking about they couldn't afford you. Girl, get out of here.
Girl, all right. And I'm asleep because I'm bored.
Okay, let me go to the blogs, honey. I'm done dragging Monique. That was good. That was about 20 minutes. Good. 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 The Hollywood Unlocked. Okay, who is this? Kanye West and Bianca Censori. She's gonna have an interesting memoir, her chapter about Kanye. It's going to be really interesting. Let me see what they got on. She just has on a bikini with her tits out, and he has on a mask. He's covered up, you're exposed. And he's calling that I'm used to calling it misuse, but they call it a muse. They're just misusing your feminine energy and extracting from you and saying that they're inspired by you. Kylie Jenner breaks down in tears as she talks about nasty criticism of her looks. Why do people think it's okay? On an episode of The Kardashians, Kylie broke down in tears while discussing the negative comments about her appearance. Despite her success and confidence, the star admits the constant scrutiny really takes a toll on her self-esteem. So to me, there's two things happening. The society that you were raised in has you operating in a way where you're not satisfied with your body at all, which is why you started altering your body before your brain finished developing. That's why. That you are a product of your society. You're all a victim of your society. Hopefully you survive it. In addition to that, they also program you and socially engineer you to desire the male gaze. What does the male gaze say that you need to look like and how you have to look like? So you alter your body in order to appease to the male gaze. Look at your sister, Chloe. She's done it. She's done it. Look at your sister, Kim. She's done it. Look at your sister, Courtney. She's done it. Although not as evasive as the other ones, very small, tiny little things that she does. But yet and still, she switches up and changes and turns into a pretzel for a man. Courtney, yes. Ironically, the only one who we haven't seen switch up and change up and do all these other things is the actual model. Kendall has done nothing. Might do some stuff up here and might do, but she ain't done nothing, not one thing that is noticeable. I'll say that. Put a disclaimer on that. Is noticeable, girl. So she's sitting here talking to the model about how people are talking about her looks. You come from that family. You're part of that family. You just said on another episode, they played a clip. They played a clip of her saying that we should really be cognizant of how we portray our physical bodies and how we portray, because we have daughters. And these unrealistic beauty standards that we try to attain so men can look at us, our daughters are watching us do that. So we need to stop. Kylie has said that. I have a daughter watching me now. You didn't think about that, right? When you were 17 getting lip fillers. So now you don't understand why people are making fun of you, because that's the society we live in, where beauty is a woman's commodity. You are to perform and to look, because men are more visual. So you need to perform and look a certain way for the fickle male gaze that changes every 5 years. And because they're not monolithic either, but still operating on the same vibration, they all don't have the same ideas of what beauty is. All of them have something different. So if you like a certain guy, he might like it. Another guy might not like it. Another guy might like it. So that is the reason why you cannot change for them, because they are fickle. They're not all, they all don't think all the same thing looks good to them. They all have, it's subjective. It's subjective for each person. But so if you get into the mind frame where you have to change and morph and whittle and cut and trim because of some man, you're going to end up whittling yourself down to nothing. And this is the society that we live in. You have been sold that, oh, men are more visual. So what does that do? Make sure that you look a certain way in order to attract them. Oh, now they're telling the world they like this certain body aesthetic. Now all of the girls are going now. It's supply and demand. It's literally supply and demand. And that's why I said it's the women who need deprogramming, because y'all are running, electively laying on tables. Not all of you, But the vast majority, there's more women laying on tables for men than laying on tables for themselves. I guarantee you that. That's by design. They might say, oh, I'm doing this for myself. Girl, no, you're not. You're doing it so that some niggas can look at you and tell you how good you look. It gives you a little boost, right? You get your validation from external sources. And if you do that, you are always going to be changing. You're never going to be happy with yourself. Never. That's why you have to drop the male gaze. As silly as it sounds, drop it. When you no longer look at yourself through the eyes of men, you will feel like a weight has lifted off of your shoulders, literally. Listen to her.
To people talking about my looks at this point, and I just want to know why on the internet no one says anything or think that it's okay. Well, I think that's a general thing with our family. We're dehumanized. Like, they don't think that there's any rules with us, whereas like if you talked the same way you do about us about any other woman, people would come to their defense all day long. But for some reason with us, it's like they don't think we have any feelings. I went on a journey the last year, dissolving like half my lip filler. I hate even having this conversation over and over and over again because it feels like it's a waste of my breath, because I think with me, it's just never going to change. But it's just been...
Just crying. There are a lot of girls.
I'm like so numb to people. It's like, why do people think it's okay to talk about me?
It's not just you, boo. She understands that they are she has an awareness that they are a product of a particular aesthetic. She knows that. Like I said, I saw that clip of her telling them we have to show up differently. We have daughters watching us. This is what Kylie said. So I'm sure that's why she's doing the dissolving the lip fillers and stuff like that. But she got those lip fillers before her brain was even finished developing. Changing your body. You are a victim of this society, my dear. Y'all, all of y'all, and you make money off of it. That's the reason why people don't, quote, feel sorry for you, or, you know, you are making money off of these unrealistic beauty standards. You are profiting from this. Other girls, the way that you're feeling like this, crying, there are other girls who are looking at you, wanting to look like you, wanting your body that you've altered, and you lie and say that you're in the gym doing. And these little girls have no clue. And the boys, they're looking at you and thinking that these are natural bodies. These are natural women body shapes. And so they have an unrealistic idea of what a woman's body should look like. And then they project those out to the girls who have been trained to look to boys, to men, for how they should show up in the world. It is a vicious cycle. And it's all by design to make you feel like you're never enough, and you're going to need this, 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 so that you can be enough and feel enough. And it still won't be enough. Kylie is not the only one experiencing this. The reason why she started getting lip fillers, because she's a victim of this society. But you profit from it, girl. While it's hurting you, you're profiting from plump lips. It's not real. You told everybody that those lips were natural, and we saw you grow up. So you're insulting people in order to sell something to them. And then you have a daughter and you're like, oh shit. You basically selling shit to your daughter. Your daughter. All those little girls going up to Ulta and Sephora to get those ragged ass, musty ass, tired ass lip kits. Damn thing, the strings from the brushes coming loose and all this cheap shit. To say that your lips are natural. lie and say your lips are natural. And we saw you, Kylie. We've seen you since you was about 10 or 9, girl. So while you crying about it, baby, maybe you should donate some money to some type of self-love type of situation going on for the girls. Maybe you should use your money towards changing that, help change that, and be honest about it. It's not just people, the people making fun of you it goes along with all that other BS. It goes along with all of that. That's all the whole little system, how it works. Some of the comments, I said, this is what happens when you live in a society where a woman's beauty is her commodity. And when you look at yourself through the lens of men and you make changes to your body so that you can be desirable for men, you'll never be happy with yourself. Being a public figure on the internet made you a billionaire. No, lying about beauty. She used the beauty where a woman's beauty is her commodity. She used it and made money off of it, but was lying. So yeah, people are going to make fun of your lips because they're not authentic. They're not real. You lied and made money off of it. Kylie, come on. It's not them. Oh, they're just making fun of me. And it could be another woman. No, look at Lizzo on the opposite end of the spectrum. She comes with the body positivity and they feel like, oh, you're fat, girl. You don't have any choice but to be body positive. That's the kind of vibe that she gets. And she still gets they talk shit, whether you a white girl from Calabasas or a black girl from motherfucking, where is she from? Illinois? Where is Lizzo from? Missouri or something like that? I don't know. Wherever she's from. Hey Siri, where is Lizzo from? I have to know now.
Melissa Vivian Jefferson,
Detroit,
April 27th, 1988.
From Detroit.
Known professionally as Lizzo, Arzo is an American
Okay,
rapper and singer.
Okay. Detroit. So you can be a black fat girl from Detroit or skinny billionaire white girl from Calabasas with an Olympian father and a rich motherfucking smart ass mother. And still feel the way that you do. You're still affected by society the same way the fat black girl is affected. You goddamn right they're going to be down there making fun of you. They make fun of her ass too. You whittled your body, laid on tables, got your waist cinched, your butt plumped up, your lips filled, and look who you attracted. Travis Scott, girl, Tyga, a predator. Yeah, you realizing all these things I'm doing, and look what they attract. Look at your sister down the street. She got all the badges clinking down the hall. She didn't change her. She's on her 7th face, and the niggas are still treating her like she got a flat ass. Look at Tristan, how he's treated your sister. And she's done everything. They still treating her like shit. Somebody said, I'll never feel bad for a Kardashian Jenner ever. Her whole image is based off her looks. What does she mean? Girl, bye. You did it to Selena. Something about seeing another woman cry just doesn't sit right with me. It hurts my heart. I don't know who it is. I just pray she learns. Nobody's watching the show. Stop trying to promote it. Tell her to go cry in her private jet. I don't feel sorry for you. But the truth is, Kylie Jenner crying like this about people making fun of her looks. A lot of women, teenage. Can you imagine your teenagers have this in their hands? Can you imagine? If you don't tell your teen daughters now that whatever the boys like, do not try to morph into what the boys like, because they see what their friends like on these platforms. So if your daughter has not been countered with information about how she's being engineered, socially engineered to desire the gaze of boys, she's going to start internalizing what she sees boys like on the internet. And pretty soon she's going to start making changes in order to match what the boys like. If you don't fix it now, you better get with your daughters and be like, hey, listen, whatever these boys like is unrealistic. What you see on the internet is unrealistic. Counter everything they are going to be met with. You give them this, you give them the world. Give them a cell phone, you give your child the world. So you better be countering everything this world has ready to engineer them with. They're ready for your child to get into this black mirror and for you to lose it. They're waiting. All right, I gotta go. Let them know this stuff is not realistic. People use filters. People are not showing their real lives. Travis Scott arrested for disorderly intoxication. This is Kylie Jenner's child's father. Yeah, all that. You did all that. Nipped and tucked and sliced and Julianne. Come on, Julianne. And this is what you ended up with. She ain't no different than me. Look what she ended up with. Girl. Here we go. Kylie Jenner's baby daddy. Why are the people making fun of me? Yeah, so Kendrick Lamar, last night he had the Juneteenth concert. And the people had a really good time. They're posting the clips online. I'm going to go watch it. It says, Britney Spears' song Criminal shoots up the charts after Justin Timberlake's DWI arrest. Y'all are a mess. New law mandates Louisiana schools must display 10 commandments in classrooms. You see that fake ass, there's no separation between church and state. It's white, male, Christian, hetero, right? There's no separation between church and state. No matter what they tell you, that is a lie. There's no separation between church and state. Part of the schooling system is the objective is to indoctrinate you. That is part of this. That's why you pledge allegiance to it's indoctrination. That's why they're giving you certain history information out of history that tells you that your country is this, this, and this, and it's really not. It's really not. It's an indoctrination tool, right? So I'm going to put the 10 commandments. What if the children in the classroom don't practice that religion that goes by the 10 commandments? Why is this here? All of the children don't. Are we going to put up all the commandments from all the different religions that we have, all the tenets? Let's put them all up, because there's other children in here. It's not only Christian children, there's Muslim children in here. There's Buddhist children in here. There's Sikh children in here. What are you doing? What are you doing? There's Hindu children in here. What are you doing? There's no separation between church and state. That's why the idea of your body being governed and then like it being aligned with some godly thing, it's because God and some moral thing, but they're in your body, they're in your schools trying to indoctrinate. That's all it's for. The archaic curriculum throughout all of these schools in the country is by design. They don't have any plans to teach your child nothing. They just want you to, have a baby, get them into school, indoctrinate them, become a worker where you're working 40 hours a week and you only get 2 days off. Work, 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 work. You're working in a little hamster wheel, working to fuel someone else's dreams. Somebody at the top. There's no separation. Why the hell are the 10 Commandments in the damn? You have some children who weren't raised with any religion at all, atheist children. Why are the 10 Commandments in here? Why? Why?
So Louisiana, as of tonight, is now the first state to require the 10 Commandments to be displayed in every public school classroom in the state after the governor signed this controversial bill into law. And it gets pretty specific, saying the commandments have to be on a poster-sized display with font that's easy to read. The governor seems to be spoiling for the legal fight here, and it looks like he will get it with a bunch of civil liberties groups, including the ACLU, saying in just the last couple of hours, wait a second, this is not constitutional, and that they're planning to sue. Vaughn Hilliard is joining us now with more.
Right, Hallie. Look, we have seen some of these conservative states go and challenge what has previously been decided by the U.S. Supreme Court. In this situation, back in 1980, the U.S. Supreme Court, they ruled against a Kentucky measure that would have required public classrooms to have the 10 Commandments inside of the classrooms. And yet 45 years have passed. It is a different Supreme Court with a conservative lean.
So Louisiana, as of
to it, and the conservative legislature and Republican Governor Landry, who signed this measure into law, made the conscious decision that they're going to go and try to challenge that. Now, the ACLU, to note, and other organizations have already indicated that they intend to file a lawsuit in which they say, in part, quote, the law violates the separation of church and state and is blatantly unconstitutional. Politicians have no business imposing their preferred religious doctrine on students and families in public schools. So we've seen other Republican states consider this type of measure here, but they haven't gone forward with it, knowing that it would face a legal lawsuit. But for now, in the state of Louisiana, these public classrooms from kindergarten all the way through universities are going to be required to have a poster-size version of the 10 Commandments posted inside of these classrooms. Hallie?
Thanks for watching. Stay updated.
My whole thing is to be like, okay, so we're going to put up the tenets of every religion that's represented in this country. Every religion that's represented in this country, on the way down to atheists, then we're going to put their tenets up on the wall. There is no separation between. It's like America is like a marketing campaign, all from marriage to working to this, all of these taglines, home of the land of the, what is it? Home of the free. That's a lie. Land of the brave. That's a lie. Acting like you have this military because somebody is going to come over here and harm you. Why would they? What have you done to other people that would make you think that they would come over here and harm you? What are you doing to other people? Oh, you're using your big guns to go over to different countries and take their resources? Is that what's going on? But not take the resources for the betterment of your country, but for the betterment of your homeboys. Oh, for about 7 of y'all. That's what's happening. All of our little tax dollars and shit is going towards genocide. Yeah. A failed marketing campaign. The whole shit is a failure. I think I said it on the video that I still need to edit. The experiment is a failure. You don't want to educate the children, your medical practice. You don't want to give health care. You don't want to give free education. You don't want the people, the citizens of your country, to be able to compete globally. You need them to be working and working, little worker bees, little fucking beavers running around. Working and working until they're 65 years old. What kind of shit is that? That is not normal. That's not normal. To work 40 hours a week from the age of 18 to 65? Okay, I gotta go because I done got pissed. This shit is a scam, a scheme that Todd set up to come to you with the bullshit. I can't participate in a lot of this shit because it's fake, 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 fake. Like Elaine's orgasms with Jerry. Fake, 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 fake.
Fake, 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 fake.
Girl. Anyways, y'all gotta go. Take care of each other. Protect your energy. Gotta go to work. Let's get down in the comments. Peace.